Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Rogue Actions, and we are not late because it says every week.
For a change. Subject to change, people. That's the way CG work. We decided to adopt that strategy.
Absolutely. Now, to level the expectations, if you guys did miss my video yesterday, Heinzie and I are probably going to be able to get you Rogue Actions on Wednesdays now. That's kind of our new goal. But we're not going to full commit to that like we did to Mondays a while ago because as we're evidencing today, it's Thursday. So, and I'm talking U.S. times. I don't even know what the Australia. That's like so it's like Thursdays for you. Is it Friday for you already?
It's Friday morning at 3 a.m. right now, mate. Right as we speak. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to do a quick Rogue Actions today so that you can get to bed.
Your sleep's overrated, mate. I played Swiggo and Territory War and stuff. It's nothing new to me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Here's the meme of the week. This is the average player memorizing 7 unique mechanics per new character release from CG.
Man,
I don't know about you. I was reading the Profundity kit, and there are a couple things I pulled out that I was like, okay, I can see how that would work. That'd be cool. And then there's also parts where I'm just like, okay, I'll just wait and see what it looks like.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah, look, it's a bit of a Bible, but normally, Cubs, if it's a bit of a Bible, you know it's generally a pretty good kit. More often than not. So all going well. They've tested it. We'll find out very, very soon. I'm very, very thrilled not having to do first order counters against Executive very soon. Honestly, that's been driving me insane. So look forward to ripping this ship out and giving it everything it's got. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Absolutely. I am, you can see my progress here. I'm all good on ships, and I just need my Cassian and I need one more relic level on Jin, and then Cassian and Radis is going to be, the real time sucker. I'm going to be sitting on him for probably a while, but I'm going to free to play this. I think, free to play, I am not free to play, obviously, but I'm playing free to play now. Let me just be clear for all you purists out there. If you ever spent a dime, you can never utter those words. I am not spending on this. I think I'm doing okay progress-wise, don't you think?
You're doing pretty well, man. Absolutely. Just an update at the time of recording this as well, a bit of a PSA. There's actually, of all things, Kiadi Mundi shards in the weekly shipments this week. So anyone still struggling to get cam, that's now in there. And Raven's Claw as well is also there. There's 85 shards for Raven's Claw this week in the weekly shipments. So anyone chasing those, quick PSA, they're in the weekly store. So, Radis is pretty full on. It's certainly, it's a fantastic team. Like I've been using it in GAC and it does some beautiful.
Good things. I've heard really good things.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty solid. It is pretty solid. In attack, because you can manually manipulate the team, it works really, really well.
All right, let's talk all things Profundity. Heinzie, you and I have not had a chance to talk about this beauty of the ship. What are some of your initial impressions of the Profundity? Other than the fact that it's a long freaking kit.
Okay. So with the kit, I don't care. It can be as long as it wants, as long as Executor is gone. That's all I care about. I really am not stressed about the length of the kit, what it does and what it doesn't. All I want to do is hit the yeet button on Executor as quick as humanly possible. That's it. That's all I want to do. That's my plan. So it's pretty impressive. We obviously were having a chat about it a little bit earlier as well with the Knight Brothers in a previous video a little while ago. We're going to launch that as well separately. But a point was made that the ultimate, of course, which is the main one, and you're going to want Outrider because Outrider is going to speed up that ultimate charge.
100%.
That's how. So I'm really looking forward to the event above Scarif. Like the artwork looks really, really cool with the shield.
Love it. Yeah, with the shield.
It looks amazing. It really does. But one thing that was brought up by the guys with the ultimate, as you know, it's the capital ship chases the Tanty 4. I mean, this is it here. You guys can see it. We have the plans. Feedback coming back from some of our guys was, why didn't they just use the hammerhead and wreck the capital ship? That would have been cool. So I'm not being critical, but I just see that as an opportunity lost, isn't it? Like that would have been cool. Just hammerhead.
Here's my thoughts on the ultimate is it kind of feels lazy.
I've heard that too. A lot of other people said the same thing.
Like, how are you going to level the playing field? Oh, well, we got to just get rid of the enemy capital ship somehow. So, okay, we don't have a Death Star. How about they just chase the Corvette away and boom, done.
Yeah.
It just feels lazy. Like the next capital ship we got, I really hope that we find ways to make the ultimates meaningful without just removing the enemy capital ship from play, because we've seen that now 3 times.
Yeah, and I'm not knocking it. It's a visual thing. The whole concept is Executor is gone. I'm good with that. Let's be clear, guys. I'm okay with that.
And I do think it is the general consensus that this ult is probably going to pop before Executor pops, right?
Well, I mean, what's the point of having it if it doesn't? So
right.
Yeah, but I think you're going to need Outrider to charge that up quick enough to actually, really pop that 100% before it goes. So yeah, I obviously the Outrider is going to be key in this one, certainly, guys, and that's why they put it in the video.
I also love, and I already talked about this in a video, but I want to call out that this second special is going to be freaking great for Executor counters, because a lot of those, it comes down to getting Xandu Blood out as soon as possible. And you really rely on RNG to make that happen a lot of times with like Geonosian Spy, for example, hoping that the mark lands. You got like, what, a 50% chance, right? Depending on how, if there's 3 or 4 ships out there. This is going to wipe that stealth out right away, leave Xandu Blood wide open for your assault immediately. And so I think that's really good.
It's really strange, actually, that with these graphics cubs, that they're actually using the Thrawn capital ship as the example and not the Executor, which has been designed to take out.
Why do you think that would be?
Am I the only one that sees that as strange or not? Like, I just look at that and go, no, you've sold it to get rid of that ship, but let's use the example of this other one. Yeah. I just see that a bit bizarre. But anyway, not the end of the world. As long as it works, I don't care.
We've had this problem in this game, Heinzie, since 2017. I remember talking about how they would release new characters and we'd be excited to see them, and they'd show them against crap. And we'd be like, okay, so what do we know about these? Like, this isn't where we need to use this character. And they would come back at us and just be like, oh, well, you just have to figure it out. I forgot exactly what they said, but they would kind of be non-committal to actually showing meaningful testing footage. And so, but then again, it's not like these graphics are necessarily meant to be anything other than showing the animations. So.
Placeholder subject to change. I get all that, but if they're using it as test footage of what they're using it against, that's not great. I mean, it's designed for Executor. It should have Executor. They've built it as this ship takes out Executor. I think visually it should show that. I think that people would be a lot more confident in investing in it more if they knew that it's only a little thing and maybe it's just a visual thing. I get that, but it just seems a bit off. I don't know. But it better bloody take it out. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of angry people.
Yep. Okay. Enough of that. Believe it or not, Heinzie, am going to talk about Datacrons in this video. And look, I obviously I'm not a fan, but you know what I'm really not a fan of, Heinzie, is dodge chance in Datacrons. I want to get your thoughts on this. We've got this in this post, up to 10% dodge chance. Or up to 20%. Give me your thoughts. Or no, up to 30%.
Can I H rage here? Am I able to do that right now?
Hold on, let me just go right here. Oh,
can I let rip?
Hold on, I pushed the wrong button.
Can I let rip?
I would like you to let it rip.
All right. Okay, guys. Okay. And I said this on a previous video a little while ago, okay? And I'm going to redo it again. CG, you make an incredible game. We love you. Thank you so much for making an incredible game. The person that thought dodge chance is a great idea for a Datacron can off right now and get fired and get the hell out of there. This is ridiculous. You might bring in accuracy maybe in the next chapter. I'm okay with it. But seriously, the last thing we need is dodge chance in a Datacron right now. People are frustrated enough as it is. We all do ship battles where we get dodged and we've had a gut full of it. We don't need a Datacron to do the same thing in character zones. I've had enough. I'm done. That's BS. I'm sorry. I'm calling you out on that. That is not a cool add to this game. I'm sorry. It's not good. That's
imagine 30% dodge chance on a Jedi team.
Okay. Imagine getting raid down to the red and then getting dodged 3 or 4 times and getting wiped. on an ultimate. Like, it's going to aggravate the
Yeah.
community. There's no need for it.
Yep.
I'm sorry. And I love you guys, CJ. You know it. We talked. I have a huge amount of respect for you. It's nothing personal, but this is BS. It's not cool. I'm sorry. And I hate being like this. I hate being negative because I always look for the positives. I just don't see any damn positives in putting dodge chance in a Datacron. I'm sorry.
It is without question the most annoying mechanic in the game to deal with. And so putting this in a Datacron is doing nothing other than guaranteeing people get pissed at their game. And right now, Heinzie, tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think right now is the time that you want to increase the blood pressure of people playing this game.
Hell no.
I mean, please, everyone in the chat, I would love to hear from you. How many of you have contemplated quitting the game in the last 6 months?
More than we would hope. And that's the frustrating part. I mean, we've seen 5-year-old guilds, fall apart recently, stuff like that from the start. It's just, there's enough going on. Don't aggravate things, and this really aggravates it. And I know you need to be creative with the Datacrons to freshen them up so that it's not the same thing all the time. I understand that, but you could not have picked a worse stat right now with everything going on in a Datacron release. And add to that, the best part is that we get it for 4 months, not 3. So there's another month of dodge chance. I'm sorry. I hate being like this. I really do. You guys know it. I don't like being salty. I don't like being angry, but it just really, really frustrates me. It really does. And
I like it when you're angry. Kind of cute.
Sorry. It's just like, anyway, I've had my rant. I better settle down. Otherwise I'll lose my mind. I love you guys. You know it. We have full respect. You guys have been amazing. We've done some cool stuff together, and I don't want to wreck that, but I tell you, I've got to call it out when it's there. That's our job, right? And if we don't do it, what's the point? But this is BS. I'm sorry. This is BS.
So we've got a live poll in the chat right now asking the question if you have considered quitting Galaxy of Heroes recently. And currently we're sitting at 53% of the chat has considered quitting the game. 45 up to 61% now. 61% of the chat. Oh, we got more people responding now that I've mentioned it. 66%. Perfect. Nobody else respond.
I'm surprised it's that low. Honestly, I really am.
Yeah, it's up to 67, 68%. So anyway, morale has been low, and dodge chance is not the way to improve that. So anyway, we got another half of Rogue Actions to get to, guys. We are going to be putting a link down below. I've been good about this. I've not missed for several weeks. Link is down below. We're going to be posting at the same time. All those things, we've been hearing your feedback. Want to make sure that we're doing things in a way that works for all of you. So Heinzie, any last comments before we record your video?
I think I've said enough, but dodge Datacrons. How's that work?
Heinzie has said enough. He's going to dodge the final question, and we are going to deflect over to his video.
Maybe.